Heard of crowdfunding? It's where communities support individuals to achieve their dreams. Do you have a dream? Well, now you can achieve it. Welcome to the Power of Two. We call it P2, where everyone can start achieving their dreams right now. Right from the start, your community will instantly start being built by our community, absolutely free. You can help all your friends achieve their dreams, and they will then become part of your community. Then we will help your community build their community over and over and over, always simultaneously benefiting and supporting your dream. And how are all those donations secured? They're secured by a smart contract on the TRON blockchain and placed in your own private electronic wallet. Just like Bitcoin, TRON is a top 10 cryptocurrency company valued at almost $2 billion. And the TRON blockchain currently processes 2,000 transactions per second. It's like being secured by the Rock of Gibraltar. What does it cost you to get started? Zero. What are the monthly costs for your personal website, electronic wallet, and full community support? Absolutely zero. There is a time to start achieving your dreams, and that time is right now. Get in touch with the person that invited you to view this video right now and find out how there is no limit to the power of two and no limit to the power of your dreams.
Okay. Welcome everyone from around the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for being with us. We are rolling today. Interesting day, but anyway, we're grateful that we have the leaders here with us, Barry and Ken, and of course, Richmond, who is our co-creator and developer. We're so grateful for this opportunity. I'm joined this afternoon by also Michael, who's on the East Coast. He's in Connecticut, just outside New York, so we're thrilled to have you with us, Michael. He's one of the foremost leaders in this industry. He's been involved in the industry since 1998. He's seen a lot of the great companies that you and I know come to fruition. Some of them came and went, but we're not going to. This is the place to hang your hat. Michael, I look forward to hearing your presentation. Over to you.
Well, thank you for that warm welcome, Jennifer. That means a lot. And thank you to each and every one of you from every corner of the globe. This is such an exciting time, ladies and gentlemen, because so many people are flocking to the opportunity. Let's see why. With the Power of Two smart contract, imminent launch coming up this Tuesday, September 8th. Let's break it down. Finally, a program where both the little guy and the big guy can now both succeed. It's free to get started and super affordable to upgrade for just $10 US worth of TRON. Everyone's guaranteed 2 free referrals, and there are no monthly fees, no annual fees, and no surprises here with the Power of Two. We utilize a smart contract which affords great peace of mind due to its unique inherent benefits. This is a classic disclaimer. There are no guarantees made. Certainly under no circumstances is your participating or watching this overview intended to imply or predict any level of success you may obtain if you elect to participate with the Power of Two opportunity. You can read through this entire thing, ladies and gentlemen. It comes down to you is what this is saying. There are no guarantees. Let's get started. The overarching principle is smart contracts. And we focus on smart contracts because these are globally coded financial contracts that once placed on the blockchain, they're there forever. They cannot be changed once deployed. They're impossible to hack, manipulate, or delete. And this is the ideal way you want to do business here in 2020. And this is how we roll here with the Power of Two. There are certain dynamic and prolific early first movers advantages at play with our imminent launch coming up on the 8th of September, next Tuesday. And for me personally, I've seen people change their financial destinies by taking advantage of the dynamics of positioning and timing. And those are certainly the case here. And we are definitely a global opportunity. Let's get into it with our global power line and X Factor. With our global power line, this is where people can join for free, and you'll see how this plays out. Out of this global power line, there's a conveyor belt type of dynamic feeding right into X Factor, what we refer to as our 1x2 global cycler. Now, 2 people are guaranteed to be placed for free from this global power line. And ladies and gentlemen, this is like a free perpetual rotation funnel system, feeding your matrix with endless free referrals. And finally, we had a community team build structure here where everyone wins. But it gets better. With Prime, this is our second compensation plan, and we're going to really take a closer look at Prime this evening as we head towards the end of the presentation. Now with Prime, this is your active team build part of the plan, and Prime has 10 levels that are very wide. As a matter of fact, each level has no end. Plus, in addition to that, if going infinitely wide was not enough, with Prime, you get paid 10% on what are known as 10 slots deep, and each slot has a prolific 10 levels. That means that there are 100 potential income centers right here with Prime. And to help appreciate this, let's take a look at a metaphor. Remember, Prime is your personal team build UNILEVEL, and when you got out of this elevator and you took a right and you looked to your right, these floors, these levels go on forever. And we're talking about every single slot. That is all 10 slots, which are all infinitely wide, each with 10 levels. And you'll see how this plays out in just a little bit. It's certainly extraordinary. Concurrently in the background, you've got this dynamic happening. Don't forget, out of that global power line, you've got this conveyor belt type effect feeding right into X Factor, an astoundingly powerful 1-2 punch here with the power of 2, and certainly a market disruptor right here. Extraordinary design. Hats off to the architects. Let's take a closer look at some of the potential here with the power of 2. And recall, with the power of 2, we have 2 robust plans. And you want to think of the global power line as illustrated here by the globe and all the countries' flags as a global community automatic feeder line, creating ongoing incoming funds. Just amazing. Now remember, the global community is constantly feeding X Factor. As you can see denoted here on the left-hand side, right underneath the word cycling, are white numbers going down vertically. Those denote the 10 separate slots here with X Factor. And it's just showing cycling just one time. The amount of potential here with X Factor is infinitely more powerful than that. And concurrently, you also have with Prime on its side here, side by side, this is for both your active build and your team's build efforts. Now let's look at the immense potential here represented by this plus sign, and that represents that the sky is truly the limit. Don't forget, each one of these slots has 10 levels. So 10 slots with 10 levels, and each slot is infinitely wide. So you're probably starting to get a sense of the horsepower here. We're going to break that down into clarity as we head towards the end of the presentation, and you're going to see something very dynamic here with Prime. And as you start to assimilate the information, consider getting in where you fit in. And if the information is new to you, you can earn while you learn. You don't need to have every dot connected. Now, as you can see here, there are 10 income generating centers here with X Factor, plus 10 slots with 10 levels with Prime. Just extraordinary. Let's break it down. As I indicated earlier, you can register for free with the power of 2, and here you can earn, upgrade, and be put in slots 1 in both the X Factor and the Prime compensation plans. Now with X Factor, when you come in for free, you get free people literally picked off that power line randomly and placed under you. Now, an awesome ingredient to this plan is they have 24 hours to upgrade, so there's a call to action. And you need to upgrade in order to get paid here with the power of 2. Let's take a look at the upgrade process. When you go ahead and make that paid upgrade, your initial purchase automatically puts you in what is known as slot 1. Don't forget, there are 9 other slots in both X Factor and Prime. Now you can upgrade to those other slots in your back office with a one-time purchase. As you can see illustrated here on the right, we're taking the $10 of TRON, and when this slide was created, it amounted to 518 TRON, and that's divided in half automatically. Half goes right over to the X Factor, your 1x2 cycler, and half goes into Prime. Now in X Factor, when you upgrade, you get paid members placed under you, which means you're making money in that all critical time frame immediately. This is huge because it ignites the dynamic of momentum. Now, anyone can upgrade instantly before anyone else and pass them up in the paid X Factor and Prime. Translation, you want to stay plugged in to the program. Let's take a close look at how the X Factor Cycler works. Now, the first person upgrades and you get a 100% payout here, and all payments are on a true member-to-member, peer-to-peer format. I've been part of programs where that's just not the case, but they call it that. This is a true member-to-member format, paid directly to your TRON wallet, and we're going to have important action steps tied to your TRON wallet coming up shortly. Now, the second person on your right upgrades, and 100% goes to the person above you in the cycler, enabling you to have a 100% re-entry to cycle. Again, in the same slots with the same two members. Now, there's no limit on how many times you'll be cycling and getting paid over and over by your automatic re-entries on each of the slots. And with the power of two, you can get paid in multiple slots simultaneously. Let's take a look at upgrading an X Factor in Prime. You can upgrade to the next slots immediately to earn more money in up to 10 slots on both X Factor and Prime, and the system will time and date stamp and pick partners from that POWERLINE to qualify you for an upgrade in the X Factor. Now on Prime, once all of those you invite upgrade, they're placed on your front line in the UNILEVEL network. Don't forget, those are infinitely wide levels. And if an invitee upgrades before you, they're passed up to your sponsor. And the protocol here is on a first come, first served basis for every slot. Let's take a closer look here at the Prime UNILEVEL. In each UNILEVEL slot, you can have an infinite amount of direct referrals. We're going to break that down shortly. And you're paid 10% up to 10 levels deep on each referral in each slot. Now, each person you personally refer represents a different leg. Let's take a closer look at what's become a fan favorite of the community, and this is how we roll here with the power of two. We use the USD equivalent of TRON and not the decimal value of TRON that is also known as the market value. And for many of you, I'm sure this is refreshing to see, because in other programs, when they use that market value, it can go sideways very quickly. And for those of you that this is new for, we'll break it down. For example, if 10 US dollars of TRON is 530 TRON today, but tomorrow 10 US dollars of TRON is a different amount of TRON, you'll still pay the US dollar amount, regardless of the market conditions that cause this price variance. Now, this creates an important peace of mind for all of us, knowing the price points for participation at every level will remain consistent. That's vitally important. As you can see demonstrated by this step, to help protect our community from these market price changes and all the other extraordinary aspects we just covered in this presentation, this model is truly one that is a genuine category creator. Now, you want to know what the TRON wallet logo looks like when you take that action step to download it with your Apple or Droid device, and this is what it looks like. And there's some other important information here that you certainly want to be aware of. And let's get into the power of Prime. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I first saw the power of Prime, it really reminded me of one of the most world famous cars there is, and that's Eleanor. And we're going to take a look underneath the hood at the power of Prime, and it really just connotates that to me in my mind, one of my favorite automobiles of all time. Let's break it down. Now, there are two important Prime UNILEVEL definitions you want to be cognizant of, and it's imperative actually that you understand this. With Prime, there are 10 slots, and each slot has 10 levels. And get excited, because you're going to see the power of this. With Prime, we have 10 slots and there are 10 levels per slot. That equals 100 potential income generating centers. I've never seen that in my career. This is just truly prolific. Let's see how it plays out. Now with slot 1, we're going to break down the 10 levels. And we're going to start with level 1. And we're going to go through this slowly so you can really understand it. Now, the participation amount in slot 1 is $5 here with Prime. And the number of people, it's easy to, hypothesize that 10 people in a free to join program with a $10 upgrade, someone could very easily get 10 people here. Now, you simply take those 10 people, and it's don't forget, you're getting paid 10% on 10 levels, okay? And so you take those 10 people and you multiply them times that 10%, and you've earned $5. And you'll see how this rolls out. In level 2 here, we're still in slot 1, it's $5 to participate. Those 10 each bring 9. So we're gonna leverage the law of diminishing return here to help keep it real. Now you have 90 people there, and 90 times 50 cents equals $45. Don't forget, it's a 10% payment here. Now in level 3, in slot 1, again, $5, 90 each bring 8. We're going with less people per level. Now you have 720 already just in level 3 in slot 1, and that's generating $360 right there. Let's go to level 4, 720 each bring 7. As you can see, we're going lower and lower. 5,040 times 50 cents equals $25.20. Let's keep it moving. In level 5, as you can see how this breaks out, 5,040 each brings 6. We're going less and less per level here. Now there are 30,000 people times 50 cents. That's $15,120. Level 6, at $5, 30,240 each bring 5. And as you can see, it gets really, really exciting here. 75,600 there at level 6. Level 7 with $5, each bringing in just 4. As you can see there, there's 302,000. Let's keep it moving through level 8. With 302,480 each bringing in 3, we keep on breaking it down. That's $453,000, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it moving to level 9 here in slot 1. We're just in slot 1. Don't forget, there's 10 slots. 907,440 people each bringing 2. You have an astounding $907,440 there. And at level 10 here in slot 1, each one of them just bringing one person is $1,814,880. Now, you have to add up each one of these. So don't forget that exercise, the sum total just from the first slot. Remember, there are 10 of these, each with 10 levels. So we're just in slot 1. So let's add up all of the levels, and we're at $3,572,170. Now, let's have some fun here. Let's say that that's just way too, that stretched the bounds of believability, right? Let's cut that by 50%, and again by 50%, and a third time. And let's even just take this again by 50%. Don't forget, we used on every single level less people as we grew. For instance, in level 1, 10, level 2, 9 people, level 3, 8, level 4, 7, level 3, 6, etc. All the way down. And don't forget, this is a program that's free to join, and it has a $10 upgrade. So I think it's going to be super popular due to those primary elements. And this is an irrefutable fact. This is just slot 1. People will absolutely upgrade to the higher slots. So we broke this down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times by 50%. So this is really, truly extraordinary here with the power of 2. Let's recap. It's free to join. There's no recruiting required, but for those who do, wow, as we just recognized, it only requires just $10 worth of TRON to upgrade. We have what amounts to a funnel system with our POWERLINE. We're global, and we have a true member-to-member platform, and we utilize a smart contract with all of its inherent benefits. Our cryptocurrency of choice, we utilize TRON chiefly because it's so economical. There are 2 very robust comp plans here under one singular roof. One is fed by the global POWERLINE, and the other pays 10%, 10 levels down. Now, there's a culture of giving with significant and exciting promos coming, the likes of which we've never seen in our collective careers. We're all just blown away by this. Now, we're in that magical period of pre-launch, so positioning and timing is definitely available here. Now, simply go to the powerof2.run for not only the updated launch date details, there's 2 awesome videos there. So this has become a sharing tool to promote the opportunity. Now, we're a group that works hard, but we love to have fun too, and we're going to have some fun this evening. And our new launch date is Tuesday, September 8th, 2020. So with that, what I'd like to do is turn it over to you, Jennifer, for some fun. And thank you so much, everyone.
Hey, Michael, great job. Really, this is exciting to see both platforms really fleshed out in this way so everybody can understand exactly why they should call everybody they know between now and next Tuesday. So we're grateful for you and for putting that together so everybody can really understand it fully. Okay, so let's hear from Barry. And he's over in the Midwest, and he's been in the industry quite a while, got lots of insights. He's one of our top leaders in this program. He's bringing leaders from around the world to the table, and boy, are they listening. So I've been on many of those calls so far. Barry, how about over to you, please?
All right. Give myself a little drum roll here. You know, when
we didn't hear the Mission Impossible music. That's too bad.
It's okay. And,
don't quit your day job if you're trying to be a DJ.
Listen, I just like getting on the phone and telling people about this from leaders bringing their leaders. So this is a program where you could go after your chicken list, because a lot of us old timers are tired of paying monthlies and tired of having to bring our friends to a hotel meeting and tired of waiting for a check. You don't have any of that with a smart contract. It's peer-to-peer, instant pay, 100% payout. And this company can't run off with the money. It's verified on the blockchain. That's why so many leaders are coming in this. We're truly going to be able to help a mountain load of people who are struggling right now because of this culture of giving. When you give, you receive. So the leaders are giving people to the straight line, which gives people to people, which gives people some cycling money without recruiting. Isn't that refreshing? So anyone who can't invite people to these calls and do this program, who's in network marketing, get out of network marketing. Because, you know, if you can't invite two people to something for free and get paid, you know, I don't know what to tell you. But if you're getting paid in just the first slot where your $10 goes, 5 into the cycler that's built by the community, and you're getting paid, why wouldn't you want to be paid by the $10 cycler? Same two people follow you, timestamped, so it's a race to get in the thing. And you've heard about the prime. So people out of motivation to gain are going to want to buy in higher and higher on the 1x2 matrix. But in order to do so and take advantage of those cyclers, you simultaneously have to buy in on the UNILEVEL slots. So the UNILEVEL slots will double your money each time. You go from $5 to $10 to $20. Same people follow you in each UNILEVEL. There's 10 of them. Go as wide as you want. So the numbers get crazy, and you could use the money that you make from the cycler, start off small if you don't have money to speak of, and you could come in the higher and higher levels of the UNILEVELs. The UNILEVELs motivate you out of fear of loss to go higher and higher. Because if someone buys into a higher UNILEVEL than you're at, you temporarily lose that UNILEVEL money from that person and their team in that particular slot until you buy into that slot. Then you start capturing the money again. See, a smart contract can't hold any money. A lot of programs out there that are divvying out 1% a day or charging $50 a month aren't true smart contracts. So when you pay out 100% and you pay it out in 2 comp plans immediately to people in a form of currency that's going up like crazy, it's gone up 14% today. This is a home run, guys. And top that off with 1 week to work. You work this hard like you've never worked before by inviting people to something that's free to join that gives you 2 people. Work this week, invite people to a Zoom call that gives away TRON, you know, and you'll be set. So that's all I have to say. Ken might have a few words to add. He's been networking like me for a long time. We always try to get each other in programs, and this is the first program where We're working together and having fun, sharing this with old school and new school. I mean, the new school guys who are big on social media are killing it. Chris, who's on this call, he's got like 200 people on his team in a couple of days. I pick up the phone and call people. So there's something here for everyone. There's the $10 guy up to the $10,000 guy. So Ken, I know I've been rambling. Help me, save me.
Well, not a problem, Barry. But first of all, thanks very much for having me, for introducing this platform to me. And, you know, I've actually been full-time in networking over the last 26 years. And a good the first 22, 23 years of my career has really been more into the promotion of products and services and so forth. And, you know, people have asked me, well, why would you get involved in a program like the Power of Two? Or why now compared to in the past when you've always, you know, promoted like, you know, skincare, you know, weight loss products, nutritional supplements and everything else. And, you know, there's one underlying factor of why I got involved and why people in general get involved in programs like this in the first place. You know what that is? I got involved in network marketing to make money. It doesn't really matter what that product is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy, I'm a bit of a health nut myself, so I partake in all the supplements that I believe is really good for me. But at the end of the day, it comes down to I got involved because it's a business and I want to make money. And the thing I really enjoy about this program is the fact that we've essentially taken all the barriers away. For example, if someone says to me, well, Ken, I don't have the time. You don't have to put a lot of time into this program. We're in the pre-launch stage. The timing is so important right now. I'm not asking a person to put, you know, the rest of their life into this program in terms of time spent, but the next 7 days is the most crucial time where you can introduce people that you care about and you want to make a difference in their lives into a program like this. And by doing so, not only are you going to alter the destiny of their life and help them, but that's also going to change your life as well by getting them involved in a program like this. And we've made it very easy. You know, some people have said to me, well, I can't present. Well, guess what? We've taken that out as well. I mean, we're doing the presentations right now on Mondays through Thursdays, 3 times a day. And by the way, Michael, that was a fantastic presentation you did tonight. I mean, it gets better every single time, but you are quite the wordsmith and you have this ability to explain a program like this in the most simplistic way possible and makes it very easy. I mean, I look forward to each presentation and the way you explain it, it makes it understandable for a lot of people. And I'm even picking up the nuances and changes of each presentation as this thing goes along. And I myself, even a veteran in this profession for so many years, I'm still picking up my, you know, nuances, certain things that I didn't quite fully appreciate about this program in the beginning. Well, guess what? Over the last 2 weeks of hearing you explain things, I mean, it makes it so much easier. And so, you know, we've taken that barrier away. And guess what? We've also taken away the barrier when people have said to me, Ken, I can't afford it. Okay, can you afford free? Is free affordable? Well, guess what, folks? It doesn't matter. You can't come to me and say to me, well, Ken, I can't afford it. Okay, can you afford free? Yeah, I can afford free. Do you know of a couple other people that might be able to come on board with you that can also afford free? Yes, I can do that too. Well, there you go, folks. We've taken the barriers away from everything. There is no reason why a person should not get involved with this program with us. And the next 7 days is the most crucial time in your life by getting involved with us. We're talking, this is life-changing, next 7 days. I encourage each and every one of you, if you've been in this profession for a long time, you know, I don't have to sell you on this. You understand the potential of where this is going. But for those of you who are brand new to this, you've never done anything like this before, it might sound strange, it might sound weird, you know, you might not fully understand it. That's okay. But what I encourage you to do is just put forth the effort for the next 7 days as we go into the launch. I can assure you, if you're willing to do something you've never ever done before in the next 7 days, you have the chance to change the destiny of your life and where that's headed to. So I'm just really excited. I love what we're doing here. I know we're going to be able to change a lot of people's lives. And I'm just, every day that goes by, every presentation goes by, even the one at 5 a.m. my time, which I wake up at 4:45 a.m., I'm still excited because I just know that we are truly in the power of two, changing people's lives. And I have not been in many programs in my networking career over the last 26 years that I can say that I've had that ability to do that. So I'm just glad to be here. So thank you.
Compensation plan. So let's hear from Richmond. Richmond's been able to build numerous smart contracts to tens of thousands of people relatively quick, like within a month. So that's what we got here. So he's been listening, and since we have him on the call, I want to pull him out, and he's going to help give some TRON away afterwards. And with that, Richmond, open up the mic for Richmond.
Hello, how you doing?
Awesome.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear, Rich.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Michael, Ken, and Jennifer, for the awesome job that you've been doing. Thank you, everyone, all the guests and all the leaders on this call. I really appreciate it. This power of two, already you heard it from all the leaders on the call. You know, I don't need to say too much, but what I can say is we're not a copycat. We are original. You know, and that means a lot. And this system is built for the little guy. Okay, I have done a lot of smart contract, and it's like always the big guys always win. But this system is actually built for the little guy, and trust me, the big guys, you know, they see what they can do, you know. So it's there for the big guy also, but the little guy can take $10 and turn it into something big in a short period of time. It's possible over here. You just have to believe and have the faith and have the heart, because once you love something and you begin to share with your loved ones and friends and a stranger, trust me, you will feel good, because when they get involved and they start making some peer-to-peer money, trust me, they're going to thank you in the long run, you know. So this is the community of love, and let's continue to build the love, and let's continue to hold on to this, and I know very soon we're going to cross that tunnel. All right, back to you, Jennifer.
Brilliant as always. And, you know, hats off to you, Richmond, for creating this, but really for having the foresight to take care of every single participant the way that you are. And I just have to acknowledge you as I'm getting to know you every day, which I so deeply appreciate, how much integrity you have. And I just really, that to me is the essence of a great place to do business. And that goes for all of my fellow leaders on this call and around the globe, really. But I mean, this program has so much integrity, and I really foresee, can you imagine 5 years from now, we can sign up somebody for $10, the same price it was today. And so I see this being around for years and years, and for my kids and their kids, you know, really. So that's the beauty of a smart contract, is they're in perpetuity. This is something that we can rely on forever. And it's really about achieving your dreams, as the video said. So we want you to hold those dreams close, and we're here to help you achieve them. Okay, so let's give away some TRON. Do you have